Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of Random Vlogging, and I'm in too much pain to do something fancy. Okay, I'm not going to sit up right now because I'm in an immense amount of pain. And I apologize about the air conditioner being on right now, but again, I'm in an immense amount of pain. I spent all day doing yard work, basically, for my new job. I'm a manager, and so being a manager, I did yard work. So that was fun. Nice second day on the job. Um, yeah, still loving, the new job, and it's really nice. Excuse me, it's really nice to have a new job, but I think it's kind of hard to see because I've got a light spraying me in the face. But I think I might have gotten a little bit sunburned on my face. The rest of me, I think, is actually fine because I have a lovely coating of hair that covers everything. But I think I'm gonna, and I think the back of my neck too. I can feel it. Yeah, I got sunburned, so that's gonna be fun. I wasn't smart enough. I was working outdoors. God, it was a 9-hour shift today that I worked, and almost all of it was outdoors. I had to drive between two different stores, so I had about 45 minutes where I wasn't outdoors, but the rest of it I was all outdoors, and it was not fun, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, so more comic stuff, cause comics are awesome, and that's what this whole week is. And tomorrow, hopefully, if I can find time to film, I'm gonna put up something really cool for Friday Feature Focus. You guys are gonna think it's amazing, and I'm gonna get 1 billion subscribers and 100 bajillion views, and I can dream. Okay, don't look at me that way. Stop. This is me when I'm really really tired. Oh dear God. So today, holy crap, my head hurts so bad. Wow. I'm like massively burned. I'm burned. I haven't had a sunburn. I haven't had sun in like 4 years. Dear Lord. Ah. Yeah. Comics. Comics are fun. I want to tell you guys about the very first comic I ever purchased and read. Um, I don't remember how it happened exactly, but we were in a store somewhere, and I think my dad said that me and my brother could pick out one thing from the store. Uh, and I found this comic. And it wasn't Marvel or DC or Dark Horse or anything like that. It was actually, the publishing company was Archie Comics. And my very first comic book was Knuckles the Echidna, which was a spin-off of a long-running Sonic series. And I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I think I read that comic. I never picked up another comic from that series because I had no money. Like my parents had to do it, and I don't think we just ever went back to that store. Um, but yeah, so my absolute first comic was Knuckles the Echidna, and I can still remember like half of the artwork from it, and I thought it was so cool because it didn't really look like the Knuckles that was because we had Sega Genesis at this point. We had Sonic and Knuckles, and he looked so much cooler in the comic. He could do so much more cool stuff in the comic than he ever could in the game. And all he could do in the game is he could glide and then climb up walls. And I sucked at Sonic. I think we only got past like the third stage once. So I have to stop touching my face because it hurts. I am not going to look good tomorrow, guys. I'm going to tell you that right now. I am going to look horrible. And yeah, God, this is not. Oh, man. This is not going to be fun, guys. So, anyway, that was my first comic. And I read it probably about a dozen times. Since then, to be perfectly honest, the comics that I've read most recently, I was reading the new Gambit series that came out. I think it was last year in the summer. There was a Gambit series that was just called Gambit, and I actually really liked it. And I have no idea if it's still running or not because I think I got 3 issues in, and then I ran into money problems, and I wasn't able to keep up with it, which upset me because Gambit is my favorite ever X-Men. And like I said, I thought it was a pretty cool series. So yeah. No, and I got that digitally. I got it on my phone because heading out to a comic book store. First of all, there really wasn't any comic book stores anywhere near where I lived. We have lots of, in Wisconsin in general, there are a lot of gaming stores because Dungeons and Dragons was developed here. If you guys didn't know that, Lake Geneva is where Gary Gygax lived. And yeah, so Gen Con actually used to, the first Gen Con was actually in Lake Geneva. And then for a while it was actually in Milwaukee. And then Indianapolis built a convention center, and Gen Con moved there, and they were smart enough to get them to sign a deal that they'll keep Gen Con there, which is brilliant because it makes Indianapolis and Indiana a ton of money. So yeah, yeah. So that was my first comic. In the comments below, let me know what was your first comic that you can remember. You know, if you can remember like the publisher or even the issue number, that'd be really, really cool. If not, just you know your first comic series that you ever read. Again, guys, tomorrow, hopefully, I really hope I'm working like a 10.5-hour shift tomorrow, so I don't know if I'm gonna have the ability to both film and upload it during tomorrow. I may try and film before I go into work tomorrow. I don't know yet. But I'm going to try my absolute best to get this really awesome Friday Feature Focus up. Worst case scenario, it will go up technically Saturday morning at like 3 or 4 in the morning. So yeah, but it's going to be really, really cool. I've been working really, really hard on it. I think both my old fans should enjoy it. All my new fans, you guys are awesome. You guys should enjoy it as well. I think everybody will really have a lot of fun with it. And oh, one other update. On Monday, a new episode of D&D High is supposed to go live. Until I get my first paycheck, I don't have the money to pay for my Adobe subscription, so I'm going to cancel it, and that I won't be able to edit D&D High until I get enough money to renew my subscription. So if anybody wants to, you guys are more than welcome to head over to my Patreon page and support me that way, or I've got an I'm Raising thing. If you go to twitch.tv/TrainerJody, there's a link underneath my stream that'll take you to I'm Raising, and you can just make a direct donation to me. But yeah, I don't have the money for it right now, so there will be no D&D High this Monday, and there will be no Lore Explorer or any more Friday Feature Focuses until I get my first paycheck. Once my first paycheck is in, I'm fine, because you know, it's with taxes like 21 and change. It's not that expensive. However, I've been unemployed since November. I have exhausted all my funds. So yeah, that's all for me today. I will see you guys tomorrow for some Friday Feature Focus, really awesome comic stuff. I hope anyone that gets to go to the midnight showing tonight has an absolute blast. Guardians of the Galaxy looks phenomenal. And yeah, like I said, everybody, please tell all your friends, tell everybody. I really want people to see this thing because I think it's going to be really cool. It's going to be tied directly in with Guardians of the Galaxy, which releases tomorrow. Technically, I mean, midnight showings are tonight, but tomorrow is the first day it's open. And so, yeah, all right. Again, that's all for me. I will see you guys tomorrow for some Guardian of the Galaxy Friday Feature Focus. Yeah.